What if I told you that the turmeric you take every single morning might actually be doing you more harm than good? You see, 70% of seniors over the age of 60 make the exact same mistake every single day with turmeric, and they don't even know it. This mistake could be silently affecting your health, your energy, and the very benefits you thought you were getting. Now, if you're someone who takes turmeric to ease joint pain, to help with memory, or to reduce inflammation, this might be the most important video you watch this year. Because today, we're not just talking about turmeric, we're revealing the 8 most common mistakes older adults make when using it, and more importantly, how to fix them. This is not about scaring you. It's about giving you real, clear advice that can make a big difference in how turmeric works for your body, starting tomorrow morning. So, let's get started. The golden spice. Let's begin with why turmeric became so popular in the first place. Turmeric has been called the golden spice for thousands of years. It's known for helping with inflammation, easing arthritis pain, supporting digestion, and even improving brain health. That's why so many older adults have added it to their daily routine. Maybe someone told you about it, maybe you saw it in a health magazine, or your doctor mentioned it briefly. Either way, it sounds like a simple way to feel better without taking another prescription pill. I remember when my own mother, who was 72 at the time, started putting turmeric in her coffee every morning. She read online that it could help with her stiff knees and foggy memory. She was doing her best to take care of herself. But here's what nobody told her, and what most people still don't know. Turmeric by itself often doesn't work the way we think it does. You could be adding it to your tea, your smoothies, or swallowing it in capsule form, but if it's not being absorbed properly, your body is barely getting any benefit from it at all. And in some cases, it could actually cause discomfort, especially in the stomach if taken the wrong way. In a moment, I'm going to show you exactly what the mistake is, and not just one, but 8 of them. 8 common mistakes seniors make with turmeric. Mistakes that are easy to fix once you understand what's really going on. But before we dive into that list, let's make one thing clear. Turmeric can still be one of the most powerful natural tools for your health if you use it the right way. Ready to find out how? Let's keep going. Mistake number 1. Taking turmeric without black pepper or healthy fats. This is something almost everyone does without realizing it. You might be stirring turmeric powder into hot water, blending it into a smoothie, or even taking it as a capsule, thinking you're doing something great for your health. But here's the truth. If you're not pairing it with the right ingredients, your body may absorb almost none of it. The key ingredient in turmeric is a compound called curcumin. That's what gives turmeric its golden color, and it's the part that helps with inflammation, joint stiffness, digestion, and even memory. But curcumin is what's known in science as poorly bioavailable, which means your body has a hard time absorbing it without help. Curcumin just passes through your digestive system and leaves your body without ever reaching your bloodstream. Now, research has shown something incredible. When you combine curcumin with piperine, the active ingredient in black pepper, absorption increases by up to 2,000%. That's not a small boost. That's the difference between wasting your time and actually helping your body heal. Another powerful combination is turmeric with healthy fats. Curcumin is fat-soluble, meaning it needs fat to dissolve and travel through your system. So, taking it with a teaspoon of olive oil, coconut oil, or full-fat milk can make a huge difference. So, if you've been taking turmeric without black pepper or a healthy fat, you're not doing harm, but you're also not doing much good. The fix is simple. Just add a pinch of black pepper or take your turmeric with a fatty meal. It's a small change, but one that could transform your results. Mistake number 2. Assuming natural means safe. This is a dangerous mindset, especially among older adults who are trying to shift toward more natural remedies. And it's completely understandable. After years of dealing with side effects from medications, it makes sense to reach for something that grows in the ground, something ancient, something trusted. But here's where we need to pause and think carefully. Yes, turmeric is natural, but natural doesn't always mean safe for everyone in every situation. Turmeric, and especially curcumin supplements, can interact with common medications, including blood thinners like warfarin, antiplatelet drugs like aspirin, and medications for diabetes or high blood pressure. If you're taking turmeric while on a blood thinner, it can increase the risk of bleeding, bruising, or problems after even minor injuries. If you're diabetic, turmeric may lower your blood sugar even further, leading to dizziness or fatigue. That's not to scare you, it's to empower you. Because many people think, well, it's just a spice, what harm could it do? But your body, especially over the age of 60, is more sensitive, and what helps one person might affect another in ways they never expected. Always check with your doctor or pharmacist before adding a daily turmeric supplement, especially if you take prescription medications regularly. Think of turmeric not as a harmless tea, but as a powerful plant medicine. With the right use, it can help, but it has to fit into your full health picture, not fight against it. Mistake number 3. Using low-quality or contaminated products. This one might surprise you, but it's more common than you think. Many turmeric products, especially cheap powders or pills sold online or in discount stores, are not what they appear to be. Some have very low levels of actual curcumin. Others are mixed with fillers, artificial colorings, or preservatives. Even worse, some turmeric powders, especially from unregulated sources, have been found to contain lead or other heavy metals. That's not just ineffective, that's dangerous. As with anything you put into your body, quality matters. And with turmeric, quality can be the difference between healing and harm. So, how do you choose the right product? Look for supplements that are third-party tested for purity and potency. These should clearly state how much curcumin is inside. Look for products that also contain black pepper extract or are labeled as containing piperine, so you know the absorption issue has already been solved. Avoid turmeric that's bright orange or has an unnatural glow. Real turmeric is earthy, warm in color, and has a strong, spicy smell. If it looks too pretty or too cheap to be true, it probably is. You don't need to buy the most expensive bottle on the shelf, but you do need to buy one that's honest, clean, and tested. Mistake number 4. Taking turmeric on an empty stomach. This mistake might seem harmless, but for many older adults, it's the reason turmeric becomes a daily discomfort instead of a daily support. Let's say you wake up in the morning, mix a teaspoon of turmeric powder into hot water, and drink it on an empty stomach. Maybe you saw this on social media or heard it from a friend. It sounds healthy, it feels healthy. But soon after, you notice some queasiness, maybe a little heartburn, maybe even a strange pressure in your stomach or mild cramping. That's because turmeric, especially in concentrated forms, can irritate the stomach lining when there's no food to buffer it. This is especially true for people with sensitive digestion, ulcers, or a history of acid reflux, conditions that become more common after the age of 60. Turmeric stimulates bile production. That's a good thing when taken with food. It helps digestion. But on an empty stomach, it can lead to nausea, bloating, or a burning sensation. The solution is simple. Take turmeric with food, ideally with a meal that contains some healthy fats like eggs, yogurt, avocado toast, or even a simple piece of whole grain toast with olive oil. This not only reduces the risk of stomach irritation, but also improves absorption because curcumin binds better in the presence of fat. So, if turmeric has ever made you feel uneasy, try changing when you take it. You'll likely feel the difference almost immediately. Mistake number 5. Taking too much turmeric. Now, this one is very human. When we find something that seems good, our instinct is to do more of it. If 1 teaspoon helps, why not 2? If 1 capsule makes my knees feel better, maybe 3 will help my back too, right? But turmeric is not a more is better situation. In fact, too much turmeric can lead to real problems, especially for older adults. Let's talk numbers. The World Health Organization recommends a daily intake of up to 3 milligrams of curcumin per kilogram of body weight. That means for a person who weighs 150 pounds, the upper safe limit is around 200 milligrams of curcumin per day. That's a lot less than what's in some over-the-counter supplements. When taken in excess, turmeric can cause diarrhea, nausea, stomach cramps, risk of kidney stones due to high oxalate content, and even stress on the liver over time. What's more, taking high doses for months on end, especially in pill form, can throw off your body's natural balance. Remember, turmeric is a powerful anti-inflammatory, but inflammation is part of how your body protects itself too. More isn't better. Better is better. Consistency is more important than intensity. A low to moderate daily dose taken correctly will serve you far better than large doses that your body can't handle. Start small, track how you feel, adjust slowly. That's the wise way to use turmeric. Mistake number 6. Expecting instant results. Let's talk about expectations. One of the most disappointing experiences we can have with any health change, whether it's diet, supplements, or exercise, is not feeling better right away. You start taking turmeric, and after a week your knees still ache, your digestion feels the same, your memory hasn't improved. So you think, maybe it doesn't work, maybe it's just hype. But here's what we need to understand. Turmeric is not a painkiller. It's not a quick fix. It's not designed to give you a jolt of relief like a pill from the pharmacy. It works slowly, gently, over time, helping reduce inflammation, balance your immune system, and support healing from the inside out. This means the benefits often build quietly over weeks or even months. You may not notice a dramatic change in 3 days, but after 3 weeks, after 6 weeks, that's when most people begin to feel the shift. More energy in the morning, less stiffness in the hands, fewer digestive troubles after meals, a sharper mind when reading or talking with friends. These are the changes that build up slowly but last longer because they come from deeper healing. So if you've been using turmeric for just a few days or even a few weeks and you're thinking about giving up, don't. Stay consistent, be patient, keep doing it the right way, because healing is not a race. It's a relationship with your body, with time, and with the tools nature gave us. Mistake number 7. Using turmeric instead of medical treatment. This mistake is made with the best of intentions and often out of frustration. Let's be honest, as we get older, many of us grow tired of taking medications. The pill bottles start to pile up, the side effects feel worse than the symptoms, and we begin to look for alternatives, natural ones. That's when many seniors turn to turmeric. Turmeric feels like a gift from the earth. It's been used for thousands of years. It doesn't come with a warning label 3 paragraphs long. It feels safe, and it offers hope. And so, for some people, the temptation is strong to replace prescribed medications with turmeric. But here's the truth we all need to hear, with love and clarity. Turmeric can support your health, but it cannot replace critical treatment prescribed by your doctor. Let's say you're on blood pressure medication, or medication to manage your heart rhythm, or insulin for diabetes. These are carefully measured treatments based on how your body works, your test results, and your personal medical history. They are not perfect, but they are based on years of evidence and testing. Turmeric, on the other hand, is a supplement. It's an aid. It's something that can gently reduce inflammation, boost antioxidant levels, and help your system to find balance. But it is not a medicine in the clinical sense. It doesn't replace your need for insulin. It won't prevent a stroke. It won't suddenly heal a damaged joint overnight. What turmeric can do is support your healing process, especially when used correctly and consistently alongside proper medical care. It's like a teammate, not the coach, not the whole game plan, just one valuable player on the field. So if you've thought about skipping your prescriptions and going all natural, please speak to your doctor first. There may be ways to reduce your medication slowly, safely, and under guidance. But doing it on your own, even with the best intentions, could put your health at serious risk, and you deserve better than that. You deserve a plan that respects both the wisdom of nature and the science of medicine working together. Mistake number 8. Never taking a break. The final mistake is one very few people talk about, and yet it can make a big difference in how turmeric works for you over time. That mistake is this: taking turmeric every single day without ever giving your body a break. Now, that might sound strange. After all, if something is good for you, why stop? Shouldn't we just keep doing it every day for the rest of our lives? But here's something to consider. The body thrives on rhythm, not repetition. Just like you wouldn't eat the exact same food every single day or exercise the same muscle group 7 days a week, your body benefits from variation. Even with natural supplements, using turmeric without a pause can, over time, reduce its effectiveness. Your body may adapt to it. The benefits may begin to plateau. In rare cases, it could even put stress on your liver or digestive system, especially if you're taking high doses or concentrated forms. Instead, try what many holistic practitioners recommend: a cycle. Take turmeric daily for 4 to 6 weeks, then pause for 1 week. Let your body rest, let your systems reset, then resume. It's simple, it's gentle, and it honors the natural ebb and flow of your body's rhythms. This doesn't mean the turmeric stops working. It means you're allowing it to work more effectively when it matters most. Think of it like watering a plant. Too little water and the plant dries out, but too much without a break can flood the roots and cause rot. The goal is balance. So if you've been taking turmeric for months on end with no break, this is your friendly reminder. Give your body a little breathing room. You'll often find that when you return to it, the benefits feel even stronger. The right way to take turmeric. Now that we've walked through the 8 biggest mistakes seniors make with turmeric, you might be wondering, okay, so what's the right way to do it? That's exactly what we're going to talk about next. Because the truth is, when used correctly, turmeric is one of the most powerful and supportive natural tools available to us, especially as we age. It's not just hype, it's not a passing trend, it's a real, time-tested plant with genuine science behind it. But like any powerful tool, it works best in the right hands, with the right approach. So, let's walk through that step by step. First, start with a high-quality turmeric or curcumin supplement. Don't just grab the cheapest bottle on the shelf. Look for something that clearly states the amount of curcumin per dose. That's the active ingredient. Many powders and capsules say turmeric, but they contain very little of what actually matters. Look for phrases like standardized to 95% curcumoids. That tells you that what's inside is concentrated and consistent. Next, check the label for something called piperine or black pepper extract. If that's not there, your body may struggle to absorb what's in the capsule. You can also simply take your turmeric with a few shakes of black pepper in your meal. It doesn't have to be complicated. Now let's talk about healthy fats. Remember, curcumin is fat-soluble. That means it needs to dissolve in fat to be absorbed well by your body. So whether you're taking a capsule or a powder, make sure you have it with a meal that includes a good fat. This could be a breakfast with eggs cooked in olive oil, a mid-morning turmeric tea with a teaspoon of coconut oil, or a turmeric soft gel taken alongside lunch that includes avocado, cheese, or nuts. If you're more of a do-it-yourself type, you might enjoy what's known as a golden latte or turmeric milk. It's a warm drink made by blending 1 cup of plant-based milk like almond or oat milk, half a teaspoon of turmeric, a small pinch of black pepper, a half teaspoon of coconut oil or ghee, and maybe a dash of cinnamon or honey for taste. Warm it gently and sip it slowly. It's soothing, anti-inflammatory, and supports digestion, plus it contains everything your body needs to absorb curcumin effectively. Healthy fat, black pepper, and warmth. Also, consistency matters more than quantity. Don't worry about taking large doses. Don't skip around or forget for days at a time. Take a small, smart dose every day for 4 to 6 weeks, then give your body a short break, just like we talked about earlier. And finally, always listen to your body. Everyone is different. Some people feel the benefits of turmeric within days. For others, it takes a few weeks. If you feel any stomach discomfort, scale back the dose. If you're on medication, double-check with your doctor or pharmacist.